Hello, it's Isabella Good. Last time on the Incorrigible party.
In the middle of the street, you see a human, a man. He's dressed in. He's kind of got a bit of a cloak on. He's pretty well armored, and he's fighting this monstrosity of flesh. It's like this. It's as if someone had stitched together a bunch of random body parts.
Oh no! My first one. That's a miss.
Oh, so
Dang it.
you rolled a critical fail then.
And I accidentally hit false rune.
No, since you were shooting next to the man in the robes, you will hit him.
I'm going to see what's going on, and I'm going to go, shh, that's my bounty. And I'm going to run over, and I'm going to jump over and knock Bryn over.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Isabella Good.
Isabella Good.
Well, I could... Boy, it's certainly against my ethics, but gosh, you're just so... You guys have been so nice to me. I could possibly get you maybe my patience list, as I've treated a few people that have had encounters with them.
Oh, that'd be swell, Isabella. I mean, you're top notch.
Oh, she kind of blushes a little bit.
You like her?
We're sharing a room at that point.
Oh,
actually,
okay, yeah.
actually, did she ever take my hand off her leg?
No.
Okay, I think I might find a place to stay tonight.
And now our adventure continues.
1 gold piece is chump change to Bryn. She decides to stay the night by herself, doesn't offer to share with anybody. Hits the sack. Pays the bartender. Good night.
Does she want to go back to her office tonight?
With you specifically?
Yeah, we talked about going back and getting the names and stuff. I didn't know if she wanted to do that tonight or was she going to meet me in the morning. Did we have that conversation?
Yeah, if you guys want to do it in the morning, if you are itching to get the names, you can. She'd certainly be happy to go over
I'm
there
ready.
tonight.
I have nothing else to do. What is it, like midnight?
Yeah, barely, not even.
Oh, it's early. Let's go. Anybody want to? You know what? I'll take care of this. You guys just get some shut eye.
Yeah. As a wizard, I need my rest. I need to be well rested and studied up, so I'm also gonna shell out the gold.
Okay.
So I'm going to take your room and go to sleep.
Good. And the barkeep kind of calls over one of the little waiter boys. Hey, Chucky, get over here. Show these newbies to the room. And I don't know if you guys have any bags or whatever you can kind of hand off to this guy. He's kind of like the bellhop, like a little shitty bellhop. I mean, you guys probably don't have much, right?
No.
No.
Well, kind of
not a whole lot.
Yeah, okay. So Chucky, he's kind of like Chucky's got a bit of a hunch. He's kind of hunched back and kind of very like a little Igorish as he's okay, follow me, and he takes you up a flight of stairs and unlocks a couple of rooms for you, and they're just like it's like an 8x4. It's like a prison cell. They're just like crappy rooms with a bedroll and nothing special.
Worth all of that gold piece.
You are certainly being overcharged.
Swindled.
I don't know how stuff works still.
That's part of the podcast.
Yeah.
I roll the dice and then I'm like, now what?
That's fine.
And eventually it will click. But okay. It happened last time.
I think
sort of learned it.
Well, part of the problem is I'm not doing a good job of writing down. Like, I ask questions, and then I need to just write it down so that I don't have to ask it again. Like, when I cast a spell, I roll... Where is it? I roll a d20, and I add...
You add 4.
My intelligence plus my proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Which is a total of 4.
Right, currently it's 4, yeah. So if you look on your page of spells at the very top of it, it has quick reference numbers that you can fill in, right?
Oh, yes it does.
And Bryn, for you, on the very front of that character sheet, it has a spot to put in weapons and also more quick references. like right in the center there.
The attacks and spellcasting?
Yeah, you could easily just put in longbow. You write down your weapon damage plus your modifier that you're adding to your d20 as a bit of a quick reference for yourself.
Oh, all I had written there was sneak attack for some reason.
Yeah, I think we need to do a better job of using
So
these sheets.
longbow is like attack bonus is the dexterity plus, so it's +5.
Right, so
And then
your dex
one
plus proficiency.
D8.
Yeah.
And sneak attack is an extra D6. Nothing else.
Right now, it's sneak attack is just damage. Yeah.
And then I also have a rapier.
Right, yeah, which is also a D8 in damage. So you're always doing the same die for damage at least.
1d8, and then is it always a dexterity and proficiency for a rapier?
Yeah,
or
that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so then it's another. So same damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, basically that's pretty nice actually. You're rolling the same shit no matter what weapon you're using.
Yeah, I feel stiff. Like I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. But
No, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. You're doing good.
Sorry. At the top of my spell sheet, I have spellcasting ability, spell save DC, and spell attack bonus.
Okay, so your spellcasting ability is intelligence. So that's what you use, right? And that's where your numbers come from.
So I write intelligence in there.
Yeah, you can just write int, and what was the next one? The attack modifier?
Spell save DC.
Okay, so your spell save DC is when you cast a spell that forces a creature to make a saving throw. That's the number they have to beat. So for you, so
my spell save DC is 12.
That's right.
I don't know where that came from, but it's in
so
here.
I'll give you the formula if you want it. It's to figure that out for all classes. It's the same formula. It's 8 plus proficiency plus your ability modifier, which for you is intelligence. So that's where you get the 12 from.
Okay, so my proficiency is 2.
Right.
And my modifier is +2. So if someone rolls a 13 and what they need is a 12.
So
what
technically the
happens?
way D&D works is ties go to
DM.
whoever's rolling for it. Yeah, basically. So when your DC is 12, they need a 12 or higher to succeed.
So they roll a 13, then what happens?
Then, depending on what the spell text is, they make their save, so they are successfully saved. Now, most spells where that costs you a spell slot will say, on a successful save, they take half damage. And on a failed save, they will take full damage. So again, it depends on the spell. Okay, so Shaft, you and the good doctor are off to her clinic.
Oh, the good doctor.
Yes.
Dr. Good. Okay, so how far away is this, is the good,
Good clinic.
good clinic? There you go.
The good clinic.
It's not that far from the Good Riddance Inn. It's maybe like a couple hundred feet. It's like kind of just down the road.
This is a very small town, Zexa.
Well, you're kind of in this section. I mean, it's larger than it doesn't end at Isabella's shop at one end and the Good Riddance Inn on the other kind of thing. But it is a relatively small city, yes.
Okay.
And the Goods are like a really popular family name because we got the Good Inn, the Good Inn, and the Good Clinic, and the Good.
Oh, the Good Riddance. No, that's coincidental. That is purely coincidental.
I thought maybe the Goods were like, the property owners of the town.
Wow, that's funny. That is funny. That's because I made up the name for the inn like 3 weeks ago, and I made up this NPC's name like 2 days ago. So.
Leland, we do not want to see behind the
I'm
curtain.
sorry.
No.
So yeah, it's a short walk to her clinic. She's kind of wobbling a little bit as she's walking down.
She's had a little bit too much.
Yeah, she's a little bit tipsy.
Uh-oh.
Second, I call you Izzy.
You can call me whenever you like.
Thanks, Izzy.
Oh, this is too good.
Oh my God! Your eyes sparkle in the moonlight. It captured. Can we just go get the names?
I didn't sign up for this, guys.
Yes. So she leads you down the street. You get to her clinic, and so her building. It's like kind of like it's long, like narrowish building. Definitely different than kind of the other like houses along the streets and stuff. So it certainly stands out a little bit. So you get in. You immediately just want this list of names.
I'm gonna walk in, and is there like drawers and stuff, and places where she keeps like apothecary type things?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of
You're gonna drug her?
you kind of step in, and it's like a waiting room-ish. There's some seats kind of around, and yeah, there's a small desk in the middle of this room, or at the end of this room, and behind it is kind of a door to another section of it.
Okay, where does she go?
She goes up to her desk, yeah, and then kind of along
Okay,
the walls, there's some like drawered armoires kind of thing.
Okay, as she's sort of going for the papers, I'm just going to start opening some drawers up and stuff and looking inside.
Okay.
Just making small talk and go, so you lived here a long time there, Izzy? You from the town?
Not too long, maybe about 10 or 12 years, maybe.
Oh, 10 or 12 years. Well, you can't be much more than 18, 20, right? I mean,
You are a smooth talker.
no, not at all. I'm really a shy guy. Oh, what's in here?
So
What do I see in the drawer?
it's just kind of like herbs and like poultices, kind of like bags kind of filled with various ingredients. Some kind of smell kind of earthy, like very they're not very fresh though. Like the ingredients certainly don't seem like they are very fresh.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna keep pulling some drawers out and look around and say, so are you the only doctor in the whole town?
Well, we don't get many visitors, and quite frankly, I really don't have all that much to do very often.
Really? Huh. Lady like you, I think you'd have all kinds of people coming in just to get a checkup.
Oh, what are you implying?
Nothing. I just you seem like a good
I'm
doctor.
very professional.
She
you have
is
that list?
a good doctor.
That's right, you are a good doctor. Do you have that list there?
Yeah, so she kind of pulls out of a drawer in her desk this kind of like this agenda, this little book. She's kind of leafing through in the last week, is what she said. The notice activities of the Arcanist and running around.
Okay.
Well, it seems I've treated only 3 people in the last week.
And these are all directly related to Artie?
They said yes, they were injured in their encounter with your friend.
Do you know any of these people? Like where I can find them? Can you write down where they are in town for me and put their names there? That would be awful nice.
Okay, yeah, she copies these 3 names, and being the doctor, she of course would have gotten their personal information. She's very, very free to give it up to you, though.
Okay, so I'm going to take it, put it in my pocket, and I'm going to hold my head, and I'm going to, Izzy, I'm not feeling really well. Do you have someplace I can lay down?
Oh, of course. Just give me 1 second.
And she kind of goes into like the through the door behind the desk and closes it behind her, and she's kind of like rifling around, and a good like minute and a half. And she comes back out. She says, "Yes, please, God."
Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm feeling like I'm going to pass out. I must have had way too much to drink.
So she takes you in, and it's kind of like it's basically just a back office. There's another desk in there for whatever reason, and it's kind of like a big like easy chair that is all barely wide enough for her, but very suitable for you.
Okay.
So this is a clinic that doesn't have any beds for the sick people?
Yeah, sure, but
Nobody's really
does Shaft pay attention
sick.
to that? Because Gozer's not there. Shut up, Gozer.
So I go, I was hoping to come back here and have a little alone time, but I need to get some sleep. I think I just need to go to sleep. Is that okay, Izzy?
Oh, of course.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'll talk to you more in the morning.
I hope you sleep well.
And she goes through. There is another door at the back of this room that she goes into.
Okay. I'm going to get a free night's sleep.
You son of a bitch. I was really hoping to get lucky.
Nah. I had no
good.
intention. It's all good.
Okay, so
I think
It's
the rest of
all
us.
good.
I think the rest of us are glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for leaving that out.
Big sigh of relief over here.
The two of you acting that out.
okay, so night passes in both locations uneventfully. I mean, so morning comes, and let's go to the inn first. What are you three doing?
Breakfast.
Yeah, I'm doing what I usually do, which is my morning routine, studying spells, getting ready for the day, having a strong drink, stimulate my thoughts.
Really? Okay.
Bryn?
So you guys are in the hotel,
Well,
like
hotel is a strong
bar
word,
eating breakfast.
Yeah,
You're in the.
I'm off in a quiet corner.
You're in the riddance
where
part
there's not
of
a
the
lot
good
to
riddance
distract me.
inn. Okay. I walk into the inn from outside. I've already been up and out of the
Okay.
inn for the morning, and I run into them, and I'm like, "What's up, guys?"
I'm going to be sitting by myself, and I'm not paying attention to anybody else. I'm just eating my food.
So you're by yourself.
Yeah,
I come up to you and ask you what you're eating and if it's any good.
food. It's food.
Quite the talker.
All right, the two of us are going to get along well. So I order something and sit down next to Ghost.
Okay, and so like, Chucky with his hunchback kind of comes shuffling over. You get the same? That's all we got.
Yeah, please. I'll take some
So he
food.
serves you up the same kind of bowl of like goopy slop. It's like it's kind of like what they have on the Nebuchadnezzar in the Matrix. It's like this, if you recall.
Nice.
Got all the essential
Yes.
essential macronutrients and tastes not like garbage.
Ugh.
Going
Yep.
Shaft. So you wake up in this armchair.
Yeah, wait. Is she awake yet?
No, you haven't seen her. She's not in the room, and the door that she went into is still closed.
Okay, I'm gonna go out the front. I'll write a little note and leave it on her desk. Say see you again soon, Shaft. And I'll put a nice little squirrely underneath the bottom of it. And then I'm gonna go back to the inn and walk in and say, hey, Jahala, need a breakfast. Just keep that on the same tab as yesterday and just put it over there at that table.
All right, he kind of motions at Chucky, and Chucky kind of goes in the back to fetch you some breakfast as well.
Okay. And I'll sit down next to Gozer. Say, we have a little bit of work to do today.
We wouldn't if you would just let me hold on to him.
No, like I said, it's all good. We just need to bide our time a little bit.
Why?
Who else is at the table with us? Anybody else?
I am.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for remembering me.
I didn't see you standing there, sitting there, or whatever you're doing. That looks like disgusting. What are you eating?
Food.
Apparently it's called food, yeah.
I don't think that's food.
That's what little man said it is.
Well, maybe I'll skip breakfast. Hey, I got some names here. You guys up for a little adventure today? There. What'd you call your name there? Bryn?
Yeah, I'm down for I really wanna talk to this guy. I can't believe you guys let him go.
Well, I'm not gonna capture the guy that just saved us essentially.
Well, I know you think
I
you might
overhear
know the
this
guy.
and my ears perk up. And at the talk of getting another look at this guy and potentially finding out where he's getting his magic from, I shuffle over and say, if you guys are going after see this guy again, I'm definitely interested.
Look, I'm gonna
Tag
level
along.
with you. I don't know anybody named Artie. I've never heard of anybody named Artie.
But-
I'm just
You lied?
no. Well, yeah, but it was for a good cause. I mean, look,
In order to get the names.
yeah. I mean, we want to find the guy, and I want to talk to him a little bit. Look, I've heard some.
I just don't understand why you let him go.
Well, like I said, we were in no position to really hold him. I mean, I wasn't feeling up to the challenge at the time. But, I don't know the guy really, and I've heard he's not such a nice guy, but so far I think he is sort of a nice guy. I just want to find out a little more about him.
What did you find out over at Dr. Good's last night?
Oh,
Spare us any of the more flamboyant details, please.
I don't think her real last name was Good. I think that was something that a name that they came up with. If you know what I mean.
No.
Did you get any names of?
She's not
people who might be able to tell
Isabella
us
Green.
more?
I'll just say that. Yeah, I got some names. Here they are. These are the people that the Arcanist apparently has saved in the last couple days. Some kind of, I don't know, do-gooder, I think. But people don't just run around at night saving people for no reason. Right?
Right.
Not usually, not in my experience.
Yeah, so there's something going on here. I don't think the guy's on the up and up.
Interesting.
So, if you guys want to help me out here, I appreciate it.
I'm in.
Tell you what,
Yeah,
I'll get your breakfast for you.
Oh, that's very generous.
Barkeep, thieves on the tab.
That tab from last night?
So you want your where do we want to go? Are you done eating that slop?
Yeah, what are the names? Who are we going for?
Lay the paper out there. What's the paper say?
It's a list of 3 names. First one being Braun Templeton. The second one being just one word, Sardo, one name. And the third is a woman by the name of Leanne Lindstra.
I say we go check out Braun first and Sardo, and then maybe Leanne towards the evening.
Okay. With a little luck, maybe we'll run into this guy again while we're making our rounds.
Yeah, I think if he's running around the rooftops at night, maybe if we really need to get a hold of him, maybe we start some kind of little commotion and see if he shows up.
Yeah, we stage something. Yeah.
But first, let's see Braun.
All right, so you guys want to go in order then?
Yeah, I got his address right here. Braun Templeton, 109 Happy Lane.
Good lane.
Good lay, yeah, but it's good with an E.
I don't know where that's at.
So it's different. No relation.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna head out and see if we can find
absolutely.
Happy Lane.
So Braun lives on pretty well the other side of the city. So you kind of on the western side, west of being from out of the tavern, kind of to your leftwardly. Again, the city's not very big. It's barely even a city. I would probably more call it a town, and there's not very many streets, so it's pretty easy to find. Maybe even a little direction from the barkeep as well, kind of pointing you in the right direction. And you come upon a Braun's house.
Okay.
This dwarf answers.
Eye to eye with me?
A little bit
Or
taller.
A little bit
yeah,
taller?
little, actually, I think dwarves are quite a bit taller than halflings. Definitely
As
taller.
if it matters.
I won't be doing a lot of talking to the dwarf, being an elf. Or a half-elf, I guess is what I am.
I'm an elf.
They don't get along
Why
too
they
well.
don't? I've got friends that are dwarves.
Hi there, Mr. Templeton, is it?
That's right.
Yeah, I heard you had a little bit of a issue the other night. And a fellow named the Arcanist came help you out.
And who would you have heard that from?
Mrs. Good.
Boy, that woman's got some loose lips.
You're telling me.
He kind of shows a knowing glance with you.
I give him a nudge. Anyway, as I was saying, he gave us any help finding this feller. He helped us out last night, and we want to give him a little token of our appreciation.
Well, I didn't speak to him. He,
Well, what happened? I mean, what was your kerfuffle there?
well, I was, pulling my cart through town. up on Good Hill, and
I love that.
and well, my horses came undone, and I was left careening down the hill out of control. And to my luck,
Oh,
this man was able to stop me before I crashed into any of the buildings at the bottom of the hill.
oh yeah. How'd he stop you? That seems like it'd be an awful dangerous thing.
Well, that's the damn thing. All I just see this bit of a flash of movement to my right, and before I knew it, I came to a stop, and he was sitting behind my cart.
I'll be. That seems almost impossible. Crazy. Did he say anything to you afterwards?
Said, "Take care, citizen," and left. It was very, very weird.
So I have a really important question for you. Why did you go see the doctor?
Well, that's
Were you hurt, or did you just go see Isabella for
that's
medicinal purposes?
unrelated to the incident, but that's personal.
All right. Well, it's nice that she gave me your contact information. You guys got any questions?
Is it just the one time you've seen him?
Just the one time I have. Yep.
Any rumors floating around you've heard?
There's plenty of talk about him around the town.
What are they saying?
Oh, people saying that he may be an outsider, but he's actually been doing some good stuff.
So he's just been around the last few days. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, well, my run with him was about 4 or 5 days ago.
Have you heard any names other than Arcanist? Like any names that he goes by? Has he told anyone?
Nothing I've heard. No. I don't believe anybody knows who he is.
Do you have a? I mean, I don't know much about Zexa, but is there a mayor, or is there some kind of city guard or something that can help us find this guy?
No guards. We northern cities up here in the foothills. We just kind of look after our own out here.
Really, no law of any kind, huh?
Nothing organized. So we're not unaccustomed to some vigilantes out here.
I see. Well, I thank you for your help, Mr. Templeton.
Could help me some more with a few coin for the info.
No,
Yeah, you already
Yeah.
gave us
Point
the info.
first.
No thanks.
All right, then get out of here.
Slams at the door.
This is why we don't like outsiders.
yeah, I have a feeling this fella is it's not going to be found easily. Maybe we need to go with our other plan.
I think I say we go to Sardo. I have a good feeling about him.
Yeah.
Does he has
Yeah.
one name?
Just to see.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so yeah, the addressing and directions to Sardo's place. It's actually directions to his magic shop,
Oh.
and it's actually now it's that you're actually seeking it out. Shaft, you recognize. Oh, hey, you just walked right by this from on the way to Isabella's clinic from the tavern last night.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, you had no reason to notice. Lights were no lights on. It was closed. But of course now it's open for business during regular operating hours.
I see. And is there a sign out front?
There is. It just says Sardo the Magician is what the sign says.
Sardo the Magician. Well, sounds like a shop for you there, Falzon.
It sure does. I'm eager to meet this Sardo chap.
Why don't you go in and talk some of your magic talk?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I go inside. I'm assuming everyone comes with me.
Yeah, I'll go with.
What's the shop like on the inside there? DM?
The building is kind of shaped in a T, and you're walking into like it would be like the top of this uppercase T kind of thing. So this long, narrow kind of room, and it's just kind of two like really long tables that just kind of run the length of this room with just like these kind of odds and ends, kind of little trinkety stuff just kind of displayed out. See this man, he's kind of got this like colorful vest on, and he greets you. Say, hello! What can I do for you today?
Hello, I understand you're Sardo?
I am Sardo the Magician.
Interesting. My name is Falzarin. I'm here with some acquaintances that I have recently met. We're primarily looking to find out a bit more about this Arcanist that's been around town. What do you know of this person?
Why? He prevented my shop from being robbed just 2 nights ago.
I see.
Lovely chap.
Who was robbing you, and how did he stop?
Well, I was closing up for the night, and I got jumped from behind. Next thing I knew, it just flashes of green and red, and there he was, standing over me. As he helped me to my feet, kind of brushed me off, and
Foes vanquished, just like that.
he handled himself very, very well.
How do you know he wasn't the one that jumped you in the first place?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. The Arcanist...
Are you calling me ridiculous?
The Arcanist helps.
I got up in his face. And I grabbed his shirt. I said,
Gozer.
Are you calling me ridiculous?
Gozer, come here. Look at this shiny
Please,
thing.
please. Yes. Look, can I interest you in some of my wares? The finest magical artifacts that you will ever find in Aspara.
Did he buy anything from you? Or take anything? Did you give him anything?
No, I didn't have a chance. I was quite wobbly from the conk on the head, but...
Oh, so you got hurt.
Yes, this encounter with the Arcanist, someone did get hurt.
So you went and saw Isabella Good.
I did have a good reason to see the doctor.
That's great. Good to hear.
Good to hear that he got hurt.
No, that Isabella was there to help. I've heard nothing but good things about her.
Yes, a lovely woman. A lovely woman. She frequents the shop quite often. I've been interested in quite a few of my artifacts. Please, take
Have
a
you
look
ever
at my
been
wares.
robbed before?
Well, robbed, I don't know. Sometimes maybe an unhappy customer comes around, but very few and far between. I have the finest wares in all.
So this is kind of the biggest thing that's ever happened to your shop.
Well, yeah, sure. My shop in Zexa, yes.
Do you have any bracers?
No, I'm afraid just what's out on the table. You see.
Okay.
So you have more shops than just this one?
Well, Sardos the Magician is a very well-known name across Aspara.
I don't know it.
Falzer
Is it though?
Doesn't ring a bell with...
Well,
with me.
perhaps we don't run in the same circles, but no.
Are you saying there's more than one Sardos the Magician?
Oh, Sardo! He is one of a kind.
Sardo.
Okay. You didn't happen to... Back to this Arcanist. You didn't catch a name by any chance.
Yes, the Arcanist.
Okay, how do I
Very
tell if
vague.
you're lying about this Sardos the Magician name thing?
Okay, if
I
you
want to
want
know if you're the only Sardo. That's what I don't understand.
Okay, sure.
I get the
So what
distinct
you can
impression
do-
he is.
You can roll what's called an insight. That is a skill that you have.
Okay,
So if you look on your list.
plus 6.
All right, so
Plus
go ahead.
6.
So roll the d20 and then add your insight skill to the result.
18.
Plus 6.
No.
18 total.
18 total. Okay, well, yeah, you're pretty confident. Like, there's no one else like operating around under the name of Sardo. It's
And
certainly
it's
a name you've never
Sardo,
heard
not
before.
Sardos with an S.
Sardo. That's what he said. He's saying Sardo.
Sardos would be definitely 2.
Sardo. This is what I don't. Yeah, this is what I don't understand. Is okay. Do you see what I'm saying, Leland? Like outside of this whole
Yeah,
thing.
no, I understand what you're saying. And as far as you know, it matches up to the information that you have.
This feller seems on the up and up.
Okay, well, because my backstory says Sardos with an S.
Yeah, he's not pronouncing the S. It could be spelt the same way.
Oh.
Yeah. No, so
Oh, so
yeah,
there.
the information you have.
One
this
and
is
the
the
same.
person. This is
Okay.
the person.
Oh.
Well,
Are we,
nobody
are
calls
we-
me shafts.
Are we through with information from this guy? Like, has he told us everything?
What sort of things is he peddling here? What sort of magical wares does he have? What do I see?
So he's got a pretty large assortment of items, kind of seemingly like random stuff. Why don't you roll me a percentile? So
We don't have that
You have
die.
the
That's the die we don't
2d10s?
have.
Do you-
No, we'll just roll the d10.
Twice.
A
Six.
6, a 5.
Okay, so you pick up like a nightcap, just like like a little hat you'd wear. Yeah, it's like this hat
Okay.
off the table.
So I ask him, what's the story behind this nightcap?
Ah, the cap of Sultany. When you wear it, it enhances your dream. Maybe
Interesting.
prophetic, maybe not.
Sounds fake.
Very comfortable while he's sleeping as well, I must say.
It's got a nice velvet texture, has it?
Oh, very plush.
Are you buying something from him or what?
I don't think I'm particularly interested in the nightcap.
What's the cap go for?
Well, for you, I could let it go for 10 gold.
10 gold, you say? And you say this just
That's a bargain.
enhances my dreams, you say?
Why, it brings pleasant ones. It possibly brings prophecies. Okay. I can go as low as 7. I can go as low
Oh
as
well, yeah. You're a terrible bargainer by any chance. I'll take it for 5.
Oh, okay. 5 as low as I can go. 5 it is. But I'm losing on the deal.
5. Okay. I put the cap on.
All right, you have a little nightcap.
Do I look like a garden gnome?
Yes. Yes, you do. Definitely do.
Rather smashing.
I don't feel anything.
Why, you're not dreaming, my friend. You can add the cap of Sultany to your items list.
Anything else that catches my eye there?
Roll me another percentile.
Okay. Big money.
Okay, rolling.
A 1 and a 2.
So the next you pick up a small cloth doll with all these needles stuck into it.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
okay.
Voodoo.
This sounds like, this looks sort of familiar to something I've seen before here. What's this, Sardo?
Ah, be very careful with that. Do not pull out those pins. This is the doll of paralysis.
And what does it do?
Why, it's a doll that is currently paralyzed. You pull out those pins, paralysis no longer.
Okay.
Now, I can't tell you exactly what the unparalyzed doll can do for you, but I have heard rumors of the wonder that it can offer. At the low price of 15 gold pieces.
Oof. That is steep for a paralyzed doll. I'm gonna...
Okay, I can go as low as 12.
I think I might look to a third thing.
8 gold, and that's final offer! But I'm losing on the deal.
I want to accidentally knock something off the shelf.
Oh.
There you go, Gozy.
Okay, roll me a percentile.
Oh, I rolled a 0 on one and a double 0 on the other.
Oh my gosh.
So is that 100 or is that 0?
Yeah, that is 100. Okay, so you accidentally tip over this metal urn that clanks to the floor, and the lid pops off, and the pile of ashes comes puffing out.
Oh,
as a big
jeez.
I
cloud.
would look inside the urn.
Oh my goodness! Oh no, please, step away.
I'm gonna look inside the urn.
Yeah, it's filled with cremated remains.
I'm gonna
Sardo's...
stick my finger through it and kind of draw, make a
grandparents.
little drawing.
Oh my goodness! Don't do that! Please, no, as he's kind of sweeping it back into the urn.
What is
My
this?
goodness, do you know who this is?
No.
This is the greatest hero that has ever lived in Aspara. His ashes, woman!
Achoo!
It just fluffs all over him. Now he's covered in ashes.
Who is it?
He was a great paladin. Not of cultists. Oh, no. Not those fellows. His
Who?
name?
What was that?
His
Who?
name?
Of who?
He was a paladin, but not. He is not a paladin of cultists. Not to be confused. Not cultists. His name lost to time. As you can see, the inscription on the urn is blank. In fact, that would mean there is no inscription.
Wow. That's pretty deep there.
This is one of my most prized possessions.
I kick it.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I walk out.
Unless you'd like to buy this urn for the low price of 20 gold pieces.
Would you take 5?
I could go as low as 5.
I mean, it's all over the floor, maybe 3.
I'm beginning to like this, Sardo.
No. Look, I would be.
I mean, half the pallet is all over the floor.
Yes, the sacred ashes.
Yeah, I know, but you can't put him all back in. There's still going to be some in the cracks.
This is borderline sacrilegious. There's no longer to be able to fulfill the prophecy of this great
I'm not
unnamed
interested.
paladin.
I'm not interested now.
All right, he's kind of pats himself and tries to get the rest in his urn and sets it back on the table. Well, look, if you aren't going to buy anything else, then I'm going to have to ask you to get out.
All right, thanks for the cap.
I hope it brings you good fortune, my friend.
Well, that went well.
Before we leave, I take out my rapier and I slit his throat.
Oh, what? Whoa. I'm going to stop that.
No, you're not.
The
Trust
rapier
me.
comes out.
Trust me, you're not going to stop it because we want to create a diversion anyway to get the Arcanist out here.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I want to kill this guy.
Okay. What are you going to do?
So you draw your... Ma'am, please, can I interest in you this?
No,
this
he doesn't even
pirate
have a
flag?
second to. He doesn't have a second to talk. It's
just
it's
stab him.
done. Yeah.
I'm not sure that's how
Just-
D&D works.
Well, I'm just saying, as long as it's a hit, I have the sneak attack. I slice him.
Do I get the opportunity to intervene?
No, because it's so sneaky.
No, yeah, I haven't asked you to roll anything yet. So you draw your weapon.
Yeah.
Yes.
I draw my weapon sneakily. Everyone's already walking out in front of me. Okay. I'm the only one. Their backs are faced to the front of the shop.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check for me to draw your weapon. And the rest of you, what's your passive perception?
If I see it, I don't
So-
care. I'm gonna let her do whatever
12.
she wants.
12.
So sleight of hand is what?
That should be a dex-based skill. You may be trained.
So
in
I
it.
have +5.
Okay, so roll the
written
d20
next
and
to
then
it.
add 5 to it.
Okay, 11. It's
Okay,
not
so
great.
My perception is just... There's nothing. I have no modifier. I'm not proficient in it.
So your
Passive
passive
perception.
perception is 10. Okay.
Down at the bottom.
Yeah, Shaft, you notice you were, Bryn, you were unable
Ugh.
to properly stealthily
Shaft?
draw your weapon. Shaft notices you draw your rapier.
I pull my
I
rapier
give-
out and put it up against hers. Sort of like a blocking motion.
My word, no, please, not in here. Take this outside.
Shaft?
Yeah.
Listen, we need to create a diversion. We need to get the Arcanist here. We need to do something big. We talked about this.
So, the rest of us hear this commotion, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you've now are well aware of them.
So I say, Bryn, what's going on? Why are you interested in killing this poor person just...
Killing? No, please, no, get out, please.
Put your weapon away, elf! And I hit my rapier against hers.
This makes me so mad that you saw me pulling my knife.
And I sort of look at her and I wink at her. I go, I'll run you through if you try to kill this poor man. Sardo's done nothing wrong!
Can you make me a performance check?
Yeah. It's 18 plus 1, 19.
19, okay, yes. Please, listen to the man! Listen to him, please! I've done nothing wrong.
Alright, Shaft. How do you suggest we get the Arcanist here?
I guess we'll
Not
just find
by
out if he's
killing
gonna
me.
come.
Okay, let's hold Sardo as hostage right now.
If he wants Sardo to live, I guess he'll have to just show up.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
What? I have no... How will you get word to him? This makes no sense.
Alright, so Shaft and I are in agreement. Let's go tie
Alright,
tie
kill him.
Sardo up. You want me to kill him?
Goodness, no. Please, no.
I'm gonna intervene here and say,
Okay, let's
whoa,
tie him
whoa,
up.
whoa,
Let's
wait a
tie him
minute.
up. Let's
We're
tie
not
him
killing
up.
this guy.
Okay, I'll settle for not killing. Let's tie him up.
Do not make me use magic missile.
That's fine.
Listen, look. There's no need for bondage. We can make a deal. We can make out a deal here.
So how about the voodoo doll for nothing?
For my life?
After
For the
all
low
that.
price of my life? I'll
No,
sold.
I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just asking you if you'd make a deal with me. I'll take the voodoo doll. I mean, if you're dead, it doesn't matter anyway.
No.
Can I take-
Listen, please.
Can I take Shaft aside and talk to him privately?
Yeah, do you guys want to walk out of the shop?
What are you gonna say to me?
I mean, you're still in earshot of me, so what are you gonna say to Shaft?
We're gonna go outside the shop.
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want?
Maybe. Wait, Gozer, do you care about keeping this guy alive? I know Bill does.
I don't care.
I mean, okay, so I take Gozer and Shaft and we go outside real quick, and I tell
Falls and you just stay
So-
behind with.
Falzer and I say, you keep an eye on him.
So you tell me to keep an eye on him while you go outside
Yeah,
with the other three for an unknown reason to me.
exactly.
This, I'm buying this hook, line, and sinker.
Okay, so are
No
you gonna stay and
suspicion
watch
at
him?
all. What do I roll to call BS, Leland?
It's not BS. There's no BS.
If,
I just want to talk to my conspirators.
What about Falzarin?
You want to keep the guy alive.
Okay.
You're not my conspirator.
You obviously do not have to
That's
listen to
fine.
Falls and you can do
I'm
it.
not gonna die on this hill. I'll let you go outside and have
Okay,
a quick sidebar.
So we go out.
Gozer.
I'll go out with you.
Gozer, Shaft, if you follow me, let's go.
Look, I know it's a lawless land, but there's a good chance that somebody's gonna come
Listen,
and help.
if you guys let me kill Sardo as a diversion,
Dear God,
Try
are
to-
you evil?
I'm not evil. I'm chaotic neutral.
I don't even know what that means, but why are you gonna kill this poor fella?
Listen, bro. This
can-
is my job.
We can pretend to want to
And
kill
if
him.
you go along with it with me, you'll be in some money. You
That's-
can afford all the paralyzed dolls you want.
Look, all I gotta do is find the Arcanist. I don't need to go
How much
around
gold will
starting
it
a whole
take?
murder thing.
Shaft,
Yeah.
we might get the Arcanist showing up.
Yeah, after
Gozer,
we murder this
Shaft.
poor fella.
Yeah, well, how much money will it take to convince you?
Look, I do a lot of things. And, you know, maybe my ethics are a little questionable at times, but I'm just not gonna murder some guy.
I'm gonna murder him. You're gonna get the
Well,
money for staying
I
quiet.
just don't think I can stand by and let you murder him.
Okay, so that's not what you said earlier.
No, I think we should have a diversion of some kind and make it look like we're doing something, but not actually do it. You know, like, it's called pretend. You can pretend to want to kill him, and I'll pretend to stop you from killing him, and then we'll see if the fella shows up. How about that?
So I cannot pay either of you money to just let me kill him right now.
Where'd the money come into play involved in this?
Trust me, I have money that I'm willing to pay if you let me kill this man.
I just don't feel comfortable with this at all. Gozer, what do you think
Okay,
about
fine.
this?
Pay me.
What?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Gozer. You're my bro.
I don't care.
All right. Stay here for a second. I walk back into place.
Okay, before you do that, let's Falls in while they're out there talking. If there's anything you'd like to do in the shop or say to Sardo.
Yeah, so I turn to Sardo while they're out having a powwow and I say, look, I don't know these people all that well. From what I've seen of Bryn so far, she seems to be interested in helping people.
She's crazy.
They're
Please.
well,
I have to leave. You have to let me leave. I'm gonna go. I'm moving on the back. I must go.
it appears that she's all of a sudden turned crazy, which is a bit of a contrast from what I saw yesterday when she tried to help a villager in distress. So I'm wondering, Sardo, what's the deal here? Why is she so eager to kill you?
How on earth would I know? I've never seen her before in my life. I run an honest, legitimate business. Look. I gotta get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Look, I'll give you the best item here, free of charge. Just
Can I roll to see if he's concealing anything that I would want to know, or any secrets, or lying to me type thing?
Yes. Okay. So generally, you know, you don't like listen to a soliloquy and be like, oh, okay, is he lying about this entire paragraph of things? So is there a specific thing you kind of want to figure out whether or not he's
I want to know
unreasonable?
if he has a history with Bryn.
Oh,
specifically.
okay,
So
sure,
that's,
sure. Go
that's
ahead
the
and
primary
roll.
question I'm asking.
Okay, roll insight.
So
5 plus.
I rolled a 5 plus 3
8.
and 8.
So yeah, you believe that he has never seen or spoken to Bryn before in his life.
Okay, so I tell him, look, Sardo, I've known you for about as long as I've known Bryn. I have no reason to let her carry out her plan to kill you. So I'm willing to maybe cut a deal, or at least try and talk some sense into Bryn. We do need to get this Arcanist. I'm interested in creating a diversion. I'll be honest, I didn't have a lot of objections to pretending to tie you up and hold you hostage, but killing you outright is definitely crossing the line. So I'm not going to let you run away.
And that's our show. Our intro and outro music was created by Josh Jarvis. For your own musical inquiries, contact jamesmercymusic@gmail.com. All other music and ambient noise is courtesy of tabletopaudio.com. The Incorrigible Party is sponsored by Critical Hit Design. Visit criticalhitdesign.com for all of your graphic design needs. You can find more info on the characters and world at incorrigibleparty.com. Enjoying the show? Have any questions or rules corrections? Email us. contact@incorrigibleparty.com or reach out on social media. The Incorrigible Party on Facebook and Instagram, @IncorrigiblePar on Twitter, using the hashtag AfterPartyIP for a shout out during our behind the screen after party episodes that drop every 4th release. Happy adventuring!